Okay, today, boys, we're doing a little pre-game on the race car before we take her out to the track. So we'll get her untarped here and go over game plan. Now that she's untarped, we're gonna go over a game plan here. So that nice fancy seat we installed there, not allowed anymore. Guess, you know, someone hurt themselves. So now we can't have a poor sap in there running around with me, but no big deal. So we're gonna chuck a battery in this piece of shit. We'll get her going. All right, so we're gonna bring this thing over to the tools, a little closer to power, because we gotta get the plasma cutter going and cut some corners off here on the car, and we're just gonna do a little bit of stuff. We got a list going, so you know, it's more of a safety list than anything, but you know, I don't really believe in that, but they make you do it to go racing, right? So that's how she goes. All right, so we got the old battery here where we'll snip her into the car over here. We're gonna, you know, fly her in there. We gotta do a couple things, right? We gotta install a battery shut off, because if when the car goes over, they want to be able to shut the whole thing down, because those buttons up there, they don't accept just that. They want the whole battery off. So that's all right. We're going to get some police lights going around this thing. We're going to have some LED flashes. So that'll be good. They'll kind of tie into the theme of the car here. We got to install, when we roll over, a little valve in the trunk so all the fuel doesn't come spilling out when we're upside down. And a few more little safety items. So we'll show you that before we hit the track here. All right, we'll grab the battery and throw her in the passenger seat here. That battery there was on life support earlier, so should be good enough to get the solar power running. While she runs, let's get her pulled out of here. Now that she's here, let's get her done. All right, so the car, she's almost ready for the track. We're gonna get a couple new wheels and tires on this thing. We got 4 that are ready to go on it. We plasma cut the corners, so that's legal. Put chains around the bumpers when those fall off. And I just need 1 or 2 clips to get the battery cut off going. So that's mint. The engine's running good. The wiring has been cleaned up. And once we get some tires on this thing, will be perfect for the racetrack. Later today, we'll get her loaded up onto the trailer, chained down, and then we'll be taking it off to the track, load up the truck with the tools. It'll be mint. All right, ladies and gentlemen, she's all ready to go. We got her painted up, looking nice. It's good 50-50 car, eh? Good from 50 feet away or 50 mile an hour. We got chains holding on the bumper when those fall off to the brace in the back. Got a freshy set of tires all the way around. Motor runs. We got all the junk in there, all wired up. Got our main kill switch and then our 2 other switches. All the gauges work. Brand new belts in her, new window net, put a new fan on it. We got new gasket in the water pump, or the thermostat housing. Painted up all alongside there. She's meant. Be seeing her running around the track tomorrow. Get her loaded up on the trailer tomorrow morning. We'll have you all set up for that. And yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong. I can guarantee you this car will be placed at number 1. Also got them blinky lights on top to match the RCMP. They're all flickering away. They'll look really good at night. Light up the whole track. It'll be awesome. Fits the whole theme of the car. Alrighty, we're gonna get the truck hooked up to the old trailer here and then bomb the race car on her. That'll be mint. Let's see how many tries it takes old Austin to get them two matched up. Silly. Close enough. Well, let's get her jack down on there and pull ahead a touch, and it'll just fall right on that sucker. Too far? Way too far. Let's jack it back up. Oh, prime. All right, now down she goes. All locked up. Get the jack out of the way here. Hook up some safety chains, because you know, there's a good chance the car comes, or the trailer comes off the truck. So you're supposed to cross them because it'll catch the tongue in the trailer, but who even does that anymore? All right, we gotta get these trailer ramps down and get the car loaded all up. All right, now we got the ramps down. We'll fire up the old car and launch her up on the trailer. Now that the car's on the trailer, we're gonna get her all nice and strapped down. There's a reason a guy went with the old put it in the wheel method. Not because it's the most legal, the best way to strap a car down, the safest. It was because the hook fit in the wheel, right? That's the way to do her. We got all 4 wheels strapped down. We'll dilly the ramps up. We'll tie the excess together on this side, and then when my pit crew gets here, we'll throw the hood on the sucker, pull the battery out, and give her to the racetrack. Okay, so here we are rolling up into the staging lanes, and we're getting all spaced out and ready to do our qualifying lap. So qualifying works, 3 cars go out at a time, and then you get 3 laps to do your race. You get a green, a white, and then the checkered, and you go around and then they pick your best time there. So how it works here is if you get the best time, you go to the back of the pack. If you get the worst time, you go to the front of the pack, and that just basically keeps everyone together, and it's more fun for the racers, more crashing, because then everyone's congested, so then the back guys will be with the front guys and everyone will kind of cluster all together. So it's a pretty good system they got, but it gives some people time to try and strategize. The fast cars will try and go a little bit slower so they get a higher position, but if they beat their time for 2 laps in a row, they're disqualified off the track. Can't race for the rest of the night because they count that as cheating, right? So we're not going to do that. We're not going to try and play the odds. We're just going to go as fast as we can. We're a fast car and we can win without cheating anyway. Okay, so here we are. We're going to head out onto the track with the rest of the boys, and we're going to start running our laps around here. We're going to try and give ourselves a little bit of room from the other guy, just in case we're faster than him, then we don't have to try and pass him. We just get a nice clean lap by ourselves. That'll give us the best time on the track, give us the best position, most points for the night. So here we go. You get 1 warm-up lap. You'll go around, get the green flag, and then you get 2 laps to try and give it your best lick on the track that you can, and lay down a good number. So we're rolling around turn 4, got our speed up to make our first pass here. We're trying to get our tires warmed up here, and you'll see here, we come and dive in turn 1 a little too hard, go around, no big deal. You get another lap. Our tires are cold, and it's a 4,000 pound car. So here we go, we're gonna get spun around and give it another good lick for another 2 laps. Diving in turn 1 here, we got a lot more grip, a lot more heat in the tires. It makes the tires sticky when you get a lot of heat in them, so it'll grip the track a little better. It tears the tires up though, so that's why racers go through a lot of tires, is because when the tires heat up they get sticky, but then they also fall apart really easy. There's our white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. So we're gonna go around here, and this will be probably our best lap time, just because we had the most speed coming in past that start finish line. And here we go, checkered flags out, and there we go, we're done qualifying. You'll see us for our main event next here. Well, some asshole torched his motor, so we're waiting in the crash pass line up here, getting ready to go. They're just cleaning up some oil, dry the front straight, and then we'll have our main event going here. Okay, so we're just heading out of the staging lanes here onto the track. They got that oil spill cleaned up. It'll still be a little slicker on turn 4, and you'll see that later. So right now we're heading out, and we are starting on the inside, but some cars broke down and are not able to join our event, so we have to switch to the outside here. So that's what we're doing right now. We're crossing over, and it doesn't change our position, doesn't change anything else about the race, but we just had to switch to keep everyone in line. So we have a pace car ahead of us, and that lets us keep a solid, nice pace, obviously, and lets us warm up our tires for the track, and so they're nice and sticky and gives us more traction around the track. So we'll do quite a few laps of the pace car here. Pace car will leave. We'll get a couple more laps to get everyone together and squished up and ready to go, and then the green flag will drop. Okay, so we're coming around on turn 2 here, and we're all getting ready to go racing. The pace car is off. You're gonna see us start speeding up and getting ready, because as soon as we cross that start finish line, we're allowed to pass. Not allowed to crash until you get to the first corner. It just keeps keeps all the cars in the race and them not having to do a red flag at the end of it, because everyone always piles up in turn 1. So here we go, we're allowed to pass these cars. And there we go, we are currently in second place. We'll be running around and we're gonna get this guy out of our way here pretty quick, and then we'll be in first place. Here we go, we found our chance. Give him a little tap, buff him off track, and we are in first place. We're running hard, we're running well. We are so fast, we are catching up to the guys in the back. Little spin out, no big deal, get around him, no problem, and keep on racing. These guys here were off the pace, and it would be unsafe to hit and crash them, so we are allowed to pass without crashing, just because it's too unsafe. So they pulled a yellow flag for this guy. He can't get restarted, no big deal. They'll get the tow truck out, and then they'll get us all back in line. Bump in the rear end, no big deal. Hit the dirt a little bit and the motor shut off. Not a big deal, but we gotta try and get it restarted. There we go, and we're off again. So we are at the back of the pack now, obviously, but no big deal. We'll come around again. Everyone gets spun out, and right now at this point we thought our car was falling apart, so we're going to pull into the pits here for no particular reason, but we just thought the car was broken and we got a yellow flag pointed at us, so we had to pull into the pits, and there's a guy coming running over, tells us we're good to go, nothing's wrong, just the exhaust dragging a little bit. And here we go, back out onto the track, back to racing. one's just hunting us today. Must be because we're too good. There's the end of the race. Checkered flag dropped, and we got a 5th place on this main event, so not too bad. These guys doing their victory burnouts here. Let's try not to get taken out at the end of the race here. Alright boys, we got the boat hooked up here to the car. Big shackle on the back and the bar. We're gonna fucking get out, go racing. We got the other trucks hooked up here, all the other boats. Let's get her done. So Awesome forgot to hit the old record button on the GoPro. So here's a video from my pit crew, and I'll shut my yap so you guys can watch Crash Pass boat race.
really have no boat?
Mr. Carlson, if I remember right. Austin Clee, that's right, yeah, he's not a rookie, he's been on the wall. Hey, that was a good run. Oh, it was awesome. I mean, my first boat race and I get victory. Fucking awesome, right? Woo! Anybody want to thank Boothman? Red Iron Consulting and Red Iron Racing. We built the car together and now we're out here racing and that got us a victory. What was the hardest hit? Probably by number 40 something. He hit me pretty hard, spun me right around, and then my boat hit me. That was the hardest hit. So no recognition, right? No, we're all good. Cars look few dents, but we're still running. Congratulations, taking the win. I'm gonna get a picture of you in front of Victory Lane from Georgia State Collegiate.
Your first race winner, boat race main event. We won. We got first place. So like I said in my video, if you ain't first, you're last, and we will take a first place trophy home. Catch you on the next one. And remember, this wasn't doing it right. This was because we were doing it wrong.